This is how you create a database and import a Excel, I guess I should say an Excel spreadsheet into the database. First thing you need to do is find Access. Click on the Windows button, click on All Programs, scroll down until you see Microsoft Office, click on that, and it should be the very top one. Click on Microsoft Access. Then you will see your initial screen. Two important parts here is the file name. You need to change that file name to whatever file name you need to name it. Makes sense, right? So let's call this exam practice. And then click on the envelope or folder, and that will pop up a screen where you will go to your X drive, your hour, your class, your folder, to teacher, and click on OK. Alright, so we have file going to X drive, 4th hour, your class, your name, to teacher. Click on OK, or create, sorry. You'll not get that message because I already had one on there. So we start off the database with the table. It tells you over here on the objects view that there's table 1 in there. If you simply go up and click the save button, it'll pop up and ask for your table name. Let's call this exam table. Click OK. Now we want to add some new fields into this table. So we want to change the view. You'll see there's views, add and delete, properties, formatting, field validation. We want them to be in the views section, and we'll be in the design view. So if you didn't see that, the design view, there's all different types of views, but we want the design view, so make sure you're in that. The initial field that comes up is ID, and it's auto number, and that's primary key. That tells you that key right there, key symbol, tells you it's the primary key. You don't need to be concerned about that right yet, but if during the import asking about the primary key, that is going to be that field. So we're not going to do anything with that first field. Second field down, we're going to type in first name. I'm going to tab. It's going to automatically be text. I'm not so worried about the different field properties down here at this point, because this is just an introductory database. I'm going to type in last name. Street address, city, state, zip code. I'm going to click on save again. I'm going to close this out. Make sure you do not use the red X to close it out. That closes out the whole database. You want to go down here to the just click the exam table. Now we're going to create a form to enable us to enter information in the table. So you click on the exam table once to highlight it, click on create, the create tab, and we're going to click on form. And there we have a form. The first name, last name, all the fields that we entered into our table is in this form. Now if you were to try to type information in there right now, it will not work because that's not set up to input information. A simple way to fix that is to save the form. We'll change that to exam form instead of exam table. Click on OK. And you still can't enter information in there, so let's close it and reopen it. Now you'll be able to type in think Toonville is in Florida last time I checked. Okay, so that's first records into the table. Now click on the next record, and you'll see now we're on 202, so if you click on back, they'll show you that that record is put in there. Access automatically puts that information into the table once you hit the next record button. So let's close down the form, open up the exam table again, and you'll see that Daffy Duck is in there. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so now let's import some external data from an Excel spreadsheet. So we're going to click on the External Data tab, click on Excel. You're going to click on Browse to find the data, and this particular data is going to be on the X drive under Assignments, called Customer List. Open that. We will import it to a new table. Click on OK. First row contains column headings. That's showing access that the first column is the ID, the second column first name, third column last name, so on and so forth, all the way across. So we're going to click on Next. And that's OK. So next, choose my own primary key. Remember, we're talking about the primary key. In the table creation, well, the ID is a primary key, so I'm going to choose my own primary key, and that's going to be the ID field. Click on Next. Import to table customers, so we could call that different exam customers. If I could type customers correctly, it'd be nice. And then finish. It gets a little error message. Click on OK. Click on Close. And now if you click on the customers, you'll see that those 20 records are now into your database table. Pretty simple. That's it.